You don't happen to know anyone with $1 million lying around, do you?
Just $1 million? I'll see what I can do.
I'll leave.
Yeah. Tommy, I think I found Stacy's weakness. We can use it against her. She needs money. You got loads of it. Why don't we make you her biggest contributor?
No, I don't just trim family trees. I cut them all the way to the fucking ground.
I risk my life for this shit.
Welcome back to CBI.
Fuck you mean, welcome back to CBI.
Como me revuelve el estómago.
What's up, Power fans and YouTube? It's your boy Nino, and I'm back with another Power video. Power Book 44 Season 3, Episode 3. In this video, I'll be talking about why Vic sacked Claudia's girl from the apartment, what his plans are concerning Tommy being the contributor to Stacy's campaign, D-Mac's faith in the CBI, Mireya being pregnant, and other major happenings in this season so far. And of course, if you are new to my channel, you're welcome. Kindly hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. The position Vic found himself is an example of a dead man walking. He must be loyal to Tommy and find a way to play Stacy. Now, in this episode, Tommy told Vic that if he can't use him anymore, then he is done. And we all know what that means, but in case you don't, all Tommy was trying to say or tell Vic is that if he can't use him anymore, then he is going to kill him. This statement got Vic shook, so he has to find a better way to still be in Ray's company since his strategy revolves around her, to which I will throw more light on in a minute. This will give Vic the advantage of getting first-hand information from her to feed Tommy. Now, in reference to Beth's conversation with Vic, she told him life has taught her one thing, and that is how to survive. She asked him if he has two people's feet on his neck. In helping him to find solution, she added that the easier one to take out is the one who is easier to leverage and the one who is weaker. Since this advice was given, Vic has always been on the move to survive these two devils he has found himself with. Now, Vic did what he had to do to keep going back to Ray, and now he is asking Tommy to sponsor Stacy's campaign. Question is, how will Stacy even accept donations from Tommy for her campaign when he is on her wanted list as a drug dealer? What is Vic's plan, and how does he intend to carry out this sponsorship thing without Stacy knowing it all came from Tommy's drug money? Now, if you remember the night Vic met Ray, he told her his name was Jason Booker and he is into tech. This is a name and a profile Stacy doesn't know for Vic. So here is what I think Vic is going to do. Vic, under the name Jason, will volunteer to donate money to Stacy's campaign in the name of she being the best candidate to handle the crimes in the city. He will convince Tommy to bring the money for him to donate under his ghost name. He will then use Ray as the pipeline to channel that money to Stacy's campaign. Ray will believe Vic can have such finances because of where he lives. Now, Vic going back for his apartment or penthouse from Claudia's girlfriend is all part of his plan, because you have to look and live that big life, that $1 million life, for Ray to believe the source of his money, hence his willingness to donate any huge amount of money for Stacy's campaign. So Vic needs that apartment back in order for his plans to work, and he will need some flashy lifestyle as an add-on, but all this will require Tommy's money to work with. Now, if Tommy agrees to his plans, it means Tommy is indirectly sponsoring Stacy's campaign. Imagine Stacy looking for Tommy to arrest, and he has been the one sponsoring her campaign with the same drug money all this while. This move will end up being scandalous, and Stacy will not like it to go public. So Tommy will potentially be in control of Stacy as long as she's still interested in running for the mayor position. So Vic is going to use Ray to get Stacy on a silver platter for Tommy to be in control. If Vic's plans work, Tommy will definitely walk to Stacy himself and say all these things to her face and reveal to her that he is the same person sponsoring her campaign. At this point, Stacy cannot arrest Tommy, else it will end up implicating her in the same scandal. Because this lady warned her that there cannot be any scandals coming from her during her political journey. And already her divorce issue became public through the press interview, so I don't think she will want another headline that says her campaign was sponsored by the drug dealing Tommy Egan. But here is a twist that Tommy can use to destroy Stacy's career and her ambition of becoming a mayor. Tommy can decide to blow this in a way that people will end up thinking she is corrupt and will desperately accept money from criminals that she is trying to jail. And I believe there will be a lot of ways they can blackmail Stacy should this happen. But let me know what you also think in the comment section below about this so far. Now let's talk about episode 3 ending.
Fuck you mean, welcome back to CBI.
Personally, I felt Diamond should have aligned with Tommy concerning King Kilo's threat long ago. I feel they would have gotten a plan to handle King Kilo instead of keeping it away from him. Now their biggest move on D-Mac has gone south and their problem just got bigger. Now they have to bring D-Mac back to CBI, and this also means that D-Mac will be closer and under Tommy's watch. The idea of setting D-Mac up will no longer be possible. Any other move on D-Mac will expose Diamond and Jenard because they were so sure that they sent D-Mac on a suicide mission. A mission they did their best to make sure it didn't work for him. And now I wonder if Diamond will still want to pursue this D-Mac killing agenda because the guy just handled the most dangerous robbery that even Jenard wouldn't be able to pull off. If I am Diamond, I'll start looking at D-Mac as a proper asset that can be trained into a real soldier who will get the work done well. And I feel Jenard will start pushing more now for D-Mac to be killed. If you notice, Diamond was the one pushing hard for the kill and Jenard was hesitant. But after what D-Mac has done to prove himself, the table might turn and Jenard will be the desperate one for D-Mac to be killed while Diamond becomes hesitant. But let me know what you also think about this in the comment section below. But for me, I think this switch might end up bringing back Jenard and Diamond feud. But let me know what you also think in the comment section. Now, what will Tommy do about this D-Mac situation coming back to CBI? Is either he accepts D-Mac as he is early or he will turn him into another Tariq. But despite Tommy not happy with this decision of D-Mac back to CBI, I think he will consider training him based on the dangerous robbery he executed. Now let's talk about Ortega and Tommy feud. Now, Tommy took a long shot at the devil. Killing Luis Ortega will surely come with a price. Miguel promising Ortega on bringing Tommy to him to kill will also come with a price. Now, let me explain. But whilst I explain, think about Claudia as a catalyst in this after losing her protection from Ortega, and think about leverage, okay? Now, Tommy taking out Ortega's ankle means Ortega will hit Tommy as well where it hurts the most. Kate checked herself out of the hospital and went back to New York, so clearly she's safe wherever she is or wherever she might be. Now the twist is, if Claudia wants Ortega to be back on her side and protect her, she has to give him something about Tommy in return for that. Now Claudia knows that Tommy has a brother and that is JP during their era of preparing Dahlia. So if Claudia has to give up something, she will give up JP to Ortega in retaliation for his uncle, an eye for an eye.
I have one more card to play.
Now let's assume this happens. Tommy will go full crazy. Now, let's weave Miguel into this. Miguel promised Ortega to bring him Tommy, and I know that will fail. If Ortega doesn't receive Tommy from Miguel as promised, Ortega might want to make a statement to Miguel as well. And guess who will be the victim? Cynthia, Miguel's wife. Sometimes in power, they can just bring a new character for a collateral damage. They can't come after Mireya because she's under Tommy's watch, so they will have to hurt Miguel where it equally hurts the most. Now, this should be the turning point for Tommy and Miguel to team up to fight their common enemy. Fight for the death of JP and the death of Cynthia. But let me know what you also think or what your thoughts are as well in the comment section about this. Now, I have a question. Is Mireya pregnant? Let me know if you also suspect something like that in the comment section. Now, when Mireya went to Miguel's place, she met her sister-in-law Cynthia. Whilst they were exchanging pleasantries, Miguel entered smoking a cigar. Mireya quickly told him to put it off and that the smoke is turning her stomach. Now, clearly, Mireya is pregnant and doesn't even know yet. I can only assume that it's about time we see a little Tommy. Only that I'm not sure if Chicago Heat is ideal for Mireya to go through her pregnancy journey. And I don't think Tommy can fully operate and still have his pregnant girl in the same town without being a target. For me, if anything, Kate and Tasha are still out there and Mireya can go live with either of them during this period till the baby comes out. But let me know what you also think in the comment section below. And I apologize for not bringing you breakdown on episode 1 and 2. I had a serious event during that era and I lost my voice totally, so I couldn't have spoken or done any voiceover on episode 1 and 2. But if you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Most importantly, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Catch you in my next video. It's your boy Nino. Thanks for watching.